After the wholesale betrayal that was quite adequately shown in the last episode, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to trust again. Although in the Gintama universe, I'm not sure that there's anyone I could say would have my back 100%. When it comes to Gintama, even the rocks themselves can be quite the adversary. So when they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, Gintama really took that to heart. Do you want to see more, though? Okay. May it rest in peace. It was gone before its prime. Actually, so far, about 6 or 7 times it's died and yet still somehow, inexplicably, come back. We're not allowed to be rid of Gintama, are we? Okay, so what's with the press release? In America? That. The inexplicable. That. It was the event. Try not to remember the event. We're holding a funeral service. The fact I still have multiple video files, I don't believe that is entirely true, is it? Although no, even Gintama wouldn't pull off another 100 episodes of just a black screen saying, we're sorry. So, because of some internal changes, the Gintama as we know it is no more. But what are we going to be presented with instead? That's basically what I think they're going to be doing here. But if Gintama was to end right now, where would it be in the manga? Like, what chapter? Are they even reading off of cards? Why does it look like Kagura's dress suit doesn't fit? Well, she's eaten quite a lot of rice. And you're going back on your words? What a bunch of liars. See, I might be believing this if they had changed the music up and not their classic reused sad scene OST. Oh, they are wearing earpieces. Complaints? Gintama receiving complaints? Impossible. Calling their own show a masterpiece. Keeping humble, I see. Well, the thing with the final episode is we need the build up and context behind it. Okay. Not the doll. Yep, the world is collapsing. We know not of the events. Although if they re-show this in a few months' time, kind of thing, I wouldn't be surprised, actually. He has been suspiciously absent for quite a while through the show, considering the events that he tried to pull off. And he only has one arm, it looked like. I don't remember him losing it. Don't distract him. Making him look away at the last minute. Let me guess, we're going back to them standing... Oh, they're not talking in front of the white screen. Just Ways have managed to become mainstream, I see. The unofficial mascot of the entire show, Just Ways. Where's Condor with them? Ever unreliable. What was that? What was going on in the background? So, the world in flames. Questionable of resolution. What happened with the main antagonist, and saying a farewell to Shinpachi, who seemed to have inherited the sword. Of course not. He's just on his way to buy another Jump magazine. This is purely coincidental. Make sure to wipe thoroughly. You're a truck. No idea. Yep, the tone was everywhere, and we missed so much that it meant nothing. Being so conscientious about those that are reading the manga, everyone's against spoilers. Even with the show going off of air, Kagura's annoyed about not being on it enough. Okay, let's try one more. And considering the amount of time left, probably another 2 or 3 times. That's... yes. Quite the powerful strike. And the one left standing, the rest seeing their better. Shinpachi in a blood-stained sweater. Don't worry, there's... everyone is just been eating some ice lollies. How's it going? Why was he there? Him being caught up in a fight? Oh, Evangelion, yeah, I wouldn't have got that. But I do like how Hasegawa was just shown as being the sunglasses, because that is the totality of his character. Shinpachi being the unequivocal main character here, as we always knew. Things worked out for Hasegawa. This definitely has to be the last episode then. Why is Otsu... well, it's in his imagination, of course, she wouldn't be fully clothed. I don't know what kind of inner demons he just overcame. I'm guessing that was Hasegawa's part-time wife. All of those Shinpachis. Ugh. I don't know what that I don't know that anyone behind Gintama has any business credentials. If the last episode isn't just Kagura dancing in the rain with her umbrella again, then I'm going to be disappointed. Okay, just completely skip over everything like that. Running a street stall actually might suit Hasegawa. So that's... At least we know for sure now that under the Elizabeth exterior there's at least a brain. Fenway Park. Why? I don't believe anyone's true dream was to be a baseball player. Poor Shinpachi being relegated to deceased. Please don't give every character their own attempt. And I like how the updated title credits are each time. Ah, he actually took off the sheath with his other arm this time. Where'd she get... I'm not... Why is there a Prince Barker hamster? I'm not sure I can watch this without bending forward slightly. Covering my shame. I am convinced now that every facet of Shinpachi's character wants to be a beautiful girl. It doesn't even have to be beautiful, just a girl at this point. That's quite a stance. It also frightens and saddens me that I'm not shocked at all. Okay, Kagura being snot covered and whatnot, I can understand, but Shinpachi, I feel like even as a beautiful Bishoujo, take more care of himself. Well, Shinpachi is the gag guy slash straight man of the crew. Sometimes you need that slight voice of reason. Apparently, the logo didn't like that. And they're acting exactly like every other episode of Gintama, so it should be fine. As if Jump would let a franchise like this just die off. Yeah, I realised that the arm was a parody of Dragon Ball. Wareta. I think it was addressed in a previous episode about catching up. So what are they going to do? They're going to go off course and diverge from what the manga story is? Are they going to create limitless filler episodes? Itai. What a great voice. And that filled them with renewed vigour. Has only just begun. Really? Are you? Okay. And I'm not shocked in the slightest that the Office splash screen that they show so often is just a backdrop that they have on set. I do like how we are being told which episodes these clips are from. I may not remember the number, but I remember the episodes. It's quite difficult to forget some of them. As much as you want to, as much as you drink, you can never really forget. Oh, what was the point of them all becoming drivers storyline? Yeah, I did realise I just asked what is the point in relation to Gintama. Fair play. Really? It only took what 4 seconds of the old man and his dog episode. That's just how impactful it was, I guess. This is an extended outro just so they can include more clips. Is that what it was? I confused 2 syllables there. And that is all for Gintama. There's no more. End. Done. You can write your complaints on a postcard and send them to the BBC, care of London. A preview? Impossible. I suppose, yeah, I try not to hold actual conversations with hairdressers, but at some point it's just unavoidable. Because as you can see with my luscious locks, I frequent hair establishments often. Also, I know that Gintama has just announced that there's going to be is it a new movie and some new OVAs as well that are coming out sometime in the next few years. I don't think it's going to stop even then. Life finds a way. But can we all agree that let's leave the writing and plot to not Shinpachi? That might be the best for everyone. Not all of us are cut out to be magical girls. And that is one reason why I'm not getting a P.O. box, because obviously someone's going to send me a lovely little wand, aren't they? But once again, with Gintama's many references to Dragon Ball and its many attempts to try and kill itself off, there's more to come. So if you enjoyed this episode and want to see more, then leave a like. But while you're down there, if you want to subscribe to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. And obviously, I can't avoid it for long, so get some rest. Join me for the next one. Since you watched this episode of Gintama, you should be well okay with terrible reasons to continue making episodes. And so with that thought in mind, head on over to my Patreon. My patrons Sal, Raywin, Denman 1997, Shiwan, Stinsfire, Mecha, Jennifer Rojas, Big Boy, Dark Shadow 7899, and everyone else are the small voices telling me that I can't just quit. Unfortunately, they are also tempting me with that lovely magical girl outfit.